So what is goody? It's your boy CG back to another video. Today we're playing some Uncharted 2. Yeah, I'm uploading again, yay. The first Uncharted isn't really that interesting, so I want to play Uncharted 2 because it's way better. Just the first chapter of Uncharted 2, like one of the best introductions in a game ever. So if you guys want to see more of Uncharted 2, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new and want to see more content. And yeah, I did not tell half of what I saw, for I knew I would not be believed. Marco Polo on his deathbed 1324. So this time Nate's following Marco Polo. If you didn't see my other Uncharted videos, then you're not really missing out on much. It's basically about this guy named Nate. He's a treasure hunter, following the footsteps of like other famous explorers.
That's my blood. That's my blood.
I love this.
My blood.
I love this introduction because it's so random. That's what makes it so good.
Oh God!
If you haven't played it, you'd be so good. Look how small Nate is right there. Just look at that shot. Chapter 1, a rock in a hard place. If you played Uncharted 2, then you would understand this. I know at least one person watching this has played Uncharted 2, and that is Abe Duell. Bro, shout out to my boy Abe Duell. So if you haven't subscribed to him, go subscribe. Dope Taco. The Dope Taco, that's his YouTube name. Go subscribe to him. And also comment, upload a video finally, because he never uploads. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, we are. Boom. Nate almost died right there. It's just so random because if you never played Uncharted 2, you're like, wait, what? This guy's just like off the train, hanging off a mountain. What the hell is going on? I do not know how I do not know how gravity and physics allow that, but okay, it happens. So yeah. Since Nate almost died 70 billion times, let's see if if he has better luck inside the train.
Whoa!
Okay, train doesn't want Nate in it. Nate's just unlucky anyway. That's his train inside the train. But it's still pretty cool. Look at that background. Just look at all that wreckage. I really want to spoil it. Okay, I'll give you guys a little hint. Nate did all this. Nate literally did all of this. So yeah, karma served on him. Well, like he kind of had to do it though. I spoiled too much though. Okay, yeah, this cutscene is basically at the start of the adventure. Boom, on the beach, no one on it. Just Nate by himself chilling, relaxing, you know?
Buy me a drink, sailor.
Harry Flynn?
Subtitles.
Hey!
Better.
The hell are you doing here?
I'm looking for you, mate.
Uh-oh. Should I be flattered or worried?
Maybe a bit of
Someone's
both.
looking for you. Just
Come here.
expect anything.
I've got a job for us.
Job,
Really?
business.
A client is willing to part with a huge sum of cash if we acquire a certain object
Bro,
for him.
Nate's about to get
I'm
some
listening.
racks and racks and racks.
You're not gonna like this.
It's a museum.
Oh no. No, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, you just hear me out for
No,
a second.
Flynn, we both know two people who were killed trying to lift something out of this
And
place.
one who made it out.
Yeah, barely.
I can't do this without you, Drake. You're the only one who's cracked it, and you know better than anyone it's a two-person job.
No. 3, actually.
Right. And speak of the devil, here she comes now.
What?
Chloe Fraser.
Nate. Drake. Nathan. Drake.
Awkward introduction.
Hello, Harry.
Chloe is
But
one of the best
worse.
drivers in the business. She'll take good care of us.
I bet.
Right, look. I've got it all figured out. We go in through the sewer.
Loving it so far.
Every breakthrough ever.
That puts us in the courtyard. From there, we scale up the wall, run across the rooftops, and just drop down into the exhibit hall. Bob's your uncle. And what is worth all this trouble? I
Bob's
mean,
your
it's-
uncle, bro.
I didn't, but go ahead. But that's it. An oil lamp.
Yeah.
It's worthless. I don't get it.
Neither do we. That's why we tracked you down.
Well, I guess your plan failed.
Well, it sounds like you're working for a nutcase. Some collector who's got too much time and money on his hands. And by the way, this is not worth any of it.
It's basically like anyone that has Pokemon cards.
But there's more.
Ooh, more. There's always more.
How's your
Remember, guys?
13th century Latin, mate?
Might.
Where'd you get this?
Borrowed it from the files of the nutcase.
In Trebizond, we were set upon by thieves. Father, Maffeo, and I were robbed of our greatest treasures. This was written by Marco Polo.
Yes, that much we were able to work out.
Unfortunately, the rest of it's nonsense.
Hey, hold on. So that it should not fall into the wrong hands, I concealed my great sorrow in the unlikeliest place. The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
See what I mean? It's just gibberish.
He's talking about the lost fleet.
Yeah.
I don't know, someone want to fill me in?
Oh, here he skipped.
Marco Polo leaves
history
China
class.
with 600 passengers and 14 ships, loaded down with treasure from Kublai Khan. Now he lands in
India.
Persia a year and a half later, with only 1 ship left and only 18 passengers. Now he recorded every detail of his journey, but he never told what happened to all those ships and the passengers.
So somewhere out there are 13 ships loaded with the Emperor's treasure waiting to be found.
Yeah, and that is what your client is after. Hey, look at this lamp. It's covered in Mongolian script. It must have been a gift from Kublai Khan.
The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
Marco Polo hid something inside this lamp. Something that pinpoints the site of the lost fleet.
So we're dicking this guy over, right?
Damn straight.
Absolutely.
Never trust anyone. Lesson learned.
You in then?
What the hell? I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
You know what can go wrong? A lot of things. And some of those things are this. This right here. Nate almost died. That shot just looks so cool right there. There's train carts from top of the mountain all the way to the bottom. It's treasure here. We need the treasure. Boom. Eventually sounds weird. Boom. There's a guy comes around here with Goody.
He's alive! Karma's a bitch.
finally made it to the top. And then we go back in.
Bob's your uncle.
Oof. Oh, this right here is inappropriate. Basically, Nate and Chloe talking, and then something happens. That dagger was the key to it. Oh, this is the big.
You sure you're up for this?
Feel a lot better if I had a gun. We won't need them.
Right
A
here.
little insurance, that's all.
Flynn, they're just museum guards. We have their patrols all mapped out. Relax.
Relax. Relax. Have you ever been in a Turkish prison, mate? If we get caught, they will lock us up and throw away the sodding key. You do realise that, don't you?
Better than you do.
Well, you may fancy that kind of thing, but I don't. Can't afford to make any mistakes.
Yeah, and we won't.
We're here.
Break into the sewer.
This way. So what do we do if they switch the patrols?
Figure it out as we go.
We cannot fumble our way through this.
I don't fumble, I improvise.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah, I'm, adaptable.
Adaptable.
You cocky bastard. There. What did I tell you? That passage there is going to take us right under the museum.
You called it all right.
Chloe's
You
going
need to
the
have a
other
little
way
more
to
faith in
cut
each
the
other.
power.
Okay, this one here is me.
All right, remember, that tower is our only way into the exhibit. But we can't even get close with those floodlights on.
We've gone over this.
Just make sure you cut the power by the time we reach the second courtyard.
The lights will be out. I'll have the van waiting at the rendezvous point. Just make sure you get your asses out of there in time.
Fair enough.
All right, enough chat. Let's do this.
Chloe. See you on the other side.
Looking forward to it.